Yo, we here. Another reaction video. So, title of this video is the high body count, multiple baby dads. Is this really a thing for some women? Soraya Brooks, once again, dropping that heat. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy in the hood. You got these women with these high body counts. And that'd be the main ones that is consumed by the Garden of Insanity that say that body count doesn't matter. Yes, it does. It really does. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to entertain this argument anymore. I'm just going to dismiss you as a hoe. If you saying that, you know, body counts don't matter, it does. I just had a conversation with my friend the other day about how the STD rates are so high in Houston, Texas. Body counts do matter. You know what I'm saying? At all parts. I don't know why, you know what I'm saying, that you got mainly, you know what I'm saying, women that are consumed by the Garden of Insanity that practice whoredom is saying this still in 2024, going to 2025. But yeah, we're going to get into this video real quick and see what's up. Let's get right into it, shall we?
Okay for women to ask a man questions like, how much money do you make? Where do you work? What kind of car do you drive? Do you have any kids? But when men ask a question about a woman's body count, all hell breaks loose. They make videos about it, when at the same time, I really don't hear men complaining about the questions that a woman asks them. Do you believe it's an important question to ask a woman about her body count? I personally believe it is a very important question.
I agree. And then you got some women that say that body count don't matter, but when you ask them their body count, they'll downplay it. They say, oh, 5. No, say you have 500. Say you have 500 bodies under your belt. Say it. Do it. If you want to embrace being a whore, embrace being a whore. You know? Why you gonna lie about it? Because they know deep down it does matter. And their logic don't stand out. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy in the hood, man. You know, I just don't get it enough. That's why I really don't entertain it. And guys, you wasting your time asking, you know, that chick that question. If you have a feeling that she was promiscuous in her past, you can feel it. You can feel it in people, man. You don't have to ask. Just watch how she carries herself in a way. You know what I mean? Because especially if you trying to, you know, you out here getting in bed with her, she's doing some crazy things to you. You're not the only one she's done that to, right? That's another indication. But yeah, let's ride out.
You may not want to ask this question within the first couple of dates that you guys have,
right,
but it's an important topic that you guys most definitely need to get into. Why do I think that a high body count is bad for a woman? Because whether if they like it or not, a woman with a high body count will be used up emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally. But of course, modern Western women don't think like that, and they will find every and any excuse for their high body count and what makes them feel comfortable about it.
The joke will always be on men when it comes to the conversation about body count. They make such...
I've seen this clip before, and I'm going to skim right past it because I already told you. You know what I'm saying? She's guilty of having a high body count. If you're going to say body count does not matter, you are guilty with a high body count. That's how I'm going to write you as. I don't give a damn. Well, okay, where we going? Okay, right here.
Wrong. Jokes will be on those women who think it is absolutely okay to be completely ran through, used up and washed up, and then be at the age of 35 looking for a real man who's going to come and rescue them from their escapades. But here's the thing about it, ladies. You don't have to be a pro in bed. A man will be able to tell whether if you are ran through or not, depending on the performance that you have in bed. it feels a certain way down there too, if you know what I mean. And another thing is, dear ladies, you don't have to impress a man by your performance in bed. There are so many more effective ways. Let's talk about your femininity. I talk about it in a lot of my videos. Sexuality is not everything a woman needs to bring to the table, because you want to be different than everyone else, right? That's why you should rather focus on being kind, soft-spoken, have a smile on your face, and just carry yourself with grace and class. A lot of women think that their sexuality is the only thing they need to bring to the table, and that's the only thing they try to control a man with.
Yeah, she's right about that, man. Your sexual market value is not the only thing that, men want to pursue. Men that's really about to have, serious relationships with a woman. That's not the only thing he's worried about in a woman, you know what I'm saying? There's other things. So she's right about that in that regard, and I don't want to listen to this chick no more than I have to. Let's go back to Saraya and what she's saying, because I already seen this clip.
She is so wrong again, guys.
Original video will
be
in the description.
Femininity school and teach these ladies. Even though I believe that some of them may be too old to understand, I still would love to try. Let me tell you why she's wrong again. Obviously, these women don't understand that men can sense whether if a woman is ran through or not, because a woman who has a high body count will always have a certain energy. When we're talking about feminine energy, there's a counterpart to it, which is a 304 type energy. And she keeps saying that men will never know the real answer, and a lot of women are applauding that statement. And I am actually not even surprised, because most of the time these chicks don't even know who their baby daddy is, so I am sure that they don't even know their own.
I also was told, I was told this a long time ago, that when you're in high school, body counts don't matter. Shitting me. I know some chicks that I went to school with got pregnant before they graduated from high school. Yes, it does matter. You got some chicks started out in high school, middle school, all that, getting bodies. More bodies than a Call of Duty team deathmatch. You understand me? It's crazy nowadays, man. Some of y'all women, y'all need to practice pussy retention, because this is getting ridiculous out here. But yeah, let's ride out.
Body count, which is the reason they don't like talking about it, they don't want to be asked about it, and they would just probably like to continue their trend. Honestly, a woman with a high body count also will show in her poor relationship results that she obviously has a problem with pair bonding, which is most likely an outcome of dealing with too many sexual partners back to back, sometimes even at the same time. That is why it is so important, especially in today's modern society, that we bring back a tiny portion of shame to these women. Women cannot run around all loose and with a loose vagina like that. It's not a good look. They're never going to come out of this situation as winners. They're always going to be losers in these situations. It seems like everyone gets it except for women. There's another thing that I want to say about a woman with a high body count, whether if they like it or not. Dealing with too many men at the same time, at a young age, alcohol, partying, doing drugs will kill a woman's spirit.
And the women who you think are the most promiscuous because she wears booty shorts or she's always twerking or whatever, those are the women a lot of times that men cannot get ever. Like, I literally can use myself as an example. I will hop on a plane, go to Miami, put on some fishnet stockings, some booty shorts, and just be twerking all up and down the Miami Strip. And when men see me, they think, oh, she's probably easy. Look at how she's acting. 0 men get my phone number. 0 men even get my attention. Most of the time I tell them I'm gay, or I'm married, or I'm terrified of men. Whatever I feel like saying in that moment, depending on the guys, you'll never get me. Imagine thinking I'm a whore, but you can't even get this whore. This whore won't even give you eye contact, right? The joke is always gonna be on y'all, right? Women know how to twerk, dance, drink, be yelling, hey, at the club, be doing all of that all day, and no man can get her. None.
Honey, you may be having the time of your life right now, but you keep forgetting that there's a wall, and that wall is coming closer with every single trip you take to Miami in your fish stockings. Isn't she too old to act like this? In my humble opinion, no woman should wear fish stockings in public and twerk there just because she knows how to do so. And these are the exact same type of women who twerk all over the place now, but then also go to these single event parties and end up sitting there looking all bored with 50 to 60 other women all looking for men.
No men around
what?
either.
Those real men, they're not going to be checking for you. All of those simps you didn't give your attention to, they're not checking for you either. Because everybody is moving on. The only people that's going to be stuck is going to be women like that. And women who are too promiscuous with a high body count, they better not think about leaving the country, because there is a movement going around, from what I have seen, passport cis movement, where women actually leave America to go to another country to find a possible husband. They're not going to be checking for you. Because as Kevin Samuels said a lot of times, which may be kind of rude to some women, these women end up being leftover women. And why would he say that? Because no man who wants to start a family with a woman is going to look for a woman who's in her mid-30s, late 30s, or even in her early 40s. And a lot of women who are looking for a man right now, who are stuck and single, are within that age range, right? I am not saying a woman should not go out with her friends and have fun. But ladies, let's be honest, the way you dress out when you are going out with your friends, you don't look any different than prostitutes. And I'm sorry if I'm saying this, I know you want to show off, but there's absolutely no reason for a woman to walk down the street with fishnet stockings on. It's not a good look. I mean, why would you want to look at as a stripper from men? Why would you want them to think a certain way about you? What do you get out of it? And here's the thing about it.
And most men is gonna, credit those types of females that's walking, around here looking like that as fun girls. You want to be known as that, ladies? Or you want to be known as, being wifey material? You pick.
When women ask themselves only this question, why? Why am I wearing this outfit? The answer would be because I want attention. Why am I loud at the club? Why am I so loud, screaming around, hey, twerking around? Because I want attention. Why do I have to be the one with the most scandalous behavior, most scandalous outfit? Because they're craving attention. Back to attention.
The person that cares about a body count is an insecure person that's interested in you, but not in the count. Let me explain. The only reason these people care is because they're comparing themselves to people in your past, whether they know them or not. It's just more people from your past that they have to compete with. So it's not really them that has a problem with it, it's their ego. The truth is, this number doesn't matter and won't matter to your right person. And just know 99.9% of the time, if you ask someone their body count, they're gonna lie. Why? Because it's none of your damn business. So stop asking body counts. You look pathetic. The past is in the past. Level up.
She really had the audacity to say level up. Why would a man have to level up when all of you women are literally going down? Tell me that and I'll shut up. Besides, why is a man even interested in competing with somebody that's in the woman's past? Why would he want to do that? He doesn't even think of that person, because men are not going to have to compete for women. If anything, women gonna have to compete for men. Because honey, there are more women on the planet than men, if you haven't done your research on Google yet. Ladies, also please stop saying that the past is the past and it doesn't matter today. Yes, that may be true, but here's the thing about it. The past is in the past, but those kids that you had with those Pookies and Ray Ray and Chads, they live today. And a man who wants to be with you is going to have to split his time in half or even more, because you're bringing kids into the relationship. Why do you say the past is the past and it doesn't matter today, when your 3 or 4 ways from back in the day contribute to you just looking all wrinkled up, looking old, looking used up, and looking washed up? Your attitude just stinks. Yes, the past does matter. You know why? Because the past and the decisions that you have made in the past, the consequences that you are dealing with or not, they are going to define who you are today. That's why the past is very, very important, sweetheart. See, the problem why a lot of women don't like my content is because I don't feed into their delusion, I don't tell them any lies, and I damn sure will not tell them what they want to hear. Because I will sit in their face, and I do this with women even in my environment, and I tell them things that they have to deal with if they really want to be hit with the truth. And most of the time they're not going to like it, but then they will turn around and see that I was right all of the time because of the content that I watched, because of the advice that I got from Kevin Samuels, because of my upbringing, which was kind of traditional back in the day and still helps me today. So ladies, stop lying to each other. I know it feels good when you are telling each other that it doesn't matter to have a high body count, that you're still this boss babe that every man wants, because no, they don't. They may want you in your late 20s, but once you hit 32, 33, 34, 35, nobody's going to want you anymore, believe me. And if you didn't understand my message throughout the whole video, I'm going to give you a very simple example of why you should not be a 304 that no man is looking for. Because no man would want to buy a car that has about 1 million miles on it. Do you get it now? Gentlemen, please let me know what you think in the comment section. Am I doing too much? Am I saying too much? Am I too rude to these ladies? Or am I really trying to give them some helpful advice?
No.
I'm waiting for your comments. As you know, I love going back and forth with you in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you like it.
Shout out to Soraya Brooks, y'all. Y'all heard what I said, hot sauce gang. Yeah. What y'all think in the comments? You know. Let's have a conversation, you know what I mean? Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I do a variety of videos here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.